But if you have a clickbait thumbnail and then you click on the video, and then, in fact, I just found out about this YouTuber. Somebody pointed this out to me. This chick, ItsAnimeGirl. She's another one that does stuff similar to this. So she has 259,000 subscribers. Look at, first of all, I don't even have to explain to you guys. Look at her like to dislike ratio in each video. 37%, 58%, 61%. Because, so, without even having to click on this video, I can already tell you what it's going to be. Whis was warning Goku since the start, but only Gohan listened. This video is talking about nothing. This video is literally just an excuse to use this title and use this thumbnail, and then she probably just talks for 10 minutes and then uploads the video. So you can understand the difference when you're clickbaited into nothing. The video is just clickbait. There's no content behind it at all. This is an example of a clickbait cake. That's not how you do it. No. You don't make a clickbait cake. You make a quality content cake, and you put clickbait icing on the top. So let's watch just a few minutes of this video.
With such huge amounts of strength coming out as a result of the Saiyan's training, it shouldn't be possible for them to ever...
First thing I already noticed. I already noticed one thing. We're 8 seconds in this video. I don't know if this is how fast she talks or if she slowed down the audio. She is talking so fucking slow. Bro, I'm gonna put this video in times 1.25 and watch how normal this sounds.
Get weaker, right? But a regression in the Saiyan's strength is exactly how I noticed the...
I sped the video up, guys. I sped the video up. It's in 1.25. You see how normal this sounds?
Very dangerous mistake that's starting to hold them back.
She might actually artificially slow down the video. I'm not sure. Because it takes some talent to talk this slow. But the fact that when I sped it up, it doesn't even sound, you know when you speed something up, it has like a sort of audio distortion to it? It doesn't even sound distorted that much. Even when you speed up the audio, it's not just faster, it even sounds normal. She might actually go through and slow down her video.
First, that's destroying their chances to reach the next beyond.
And then she might just audio pitch it so it doesn't sound slowed down. Or maybe she just talks this slow. But I honestly feel like if she's already making content like this, she's probably not trying that hard.
By ignoring the damage this mistake is causing,
I will give her one thing. The presentation is good. I will give her that. She does know how to make things look very ominous and mysterious and stuff like that. But when you figure out she's talking about nothing, it doesn't really mean anything. So it's kind of a waste because she has a certain talent in terms of presentation. If she was actually talking about something real, she could probably make really good videos if she wanted to. Hey, thanks for the super chat from One Chubby Bunny. I really don't hit the like button much on videos. I gotta remember to start doing that. Here's some dough because you're dope, brother. Keep the good work. Hey, thanks a lot, man. But this is another thing too. And now it probably does help. I don't know. Maybe I should do things differently. It just feels very disingenuous when I do this. Because even like the biggest content creators, PewDiePie does this, asking people to like and subscribe and all this stuff. But I feel like when you do that, you're bloating the numbers, and then it's artificial. It's not an accurate representation. When you ask someone to like the video, they didn't like it because they wanted to, out of their own decision. You prompted them to like the video. You know, you asked them to like the video. They didn't. I feel like I want to earn those likes. I want you to like the video because you like the video. I don't want you because when I like a video, I've never actually liked a video because someone asked me to. I'm sure it works. Actually, it does work because I've asked people to like a video and I get a noticeable more likes in the video. But when I like a video, no one has to tell me. Like, I'm like, shit, that video was dope. And so when you do that, I mean, maybe I could be wrong about this. If I had somebody to break it down in a way that made sense, then perhaps I would believe them. But I honestly don't feel like it really makes a difference. I feel like when you ask people to like the video and subscribe, sure, the numbers look pretty, but I feel like in the long term, it doesn't really serve you any good. I think it's good to get an accurate like to dislike on a video to know. Because if I get a video and it gets a lot of likes, like, wow, what did I do to that video to make it get so many likes? If I just ask them, then it's just like, oh, that's why. The video has a lot of likes because I asked people to like the video. But if a video gets a lot of likes on its own, then it's just like, okay, well, clearly I did something right in that video. And I think the likes are a good measurement of how engaged the viewership of your video was. And if you ask people to like the video, then you're fabricating that number, and it's not an accurate representation. Were there really 5,000 people that engaged in the video, or were these people just liking the video because they were asked to? And they're like, oh sure, why the fuck not? It's not hurting anybody to like the video, you know. That's my stance on it. But I know that there might be some flaws into that ideology because so many people do it, and they must do that for a reason. I feel like the only way I can get myself to do it is if someone put a strong case across to justify it, because it just feels disingenuous for me. And I know it's probably not that big of a deal. Like, it's even hard for me to be like, buy my merch and donate to my Patreon, even though it's something that I need and it helps. I feel like it's hard for me. It's like maybe it's a pride thing. I don't know, to ask people for things, you know. I want you to give things to me of your own accord. I want you to do it because you want to, not because, you know, I'm some charity case, even though I know that's not probably how it appears. But since we're on the topic, this is some of my merch right here. Shout out to, I think it was, gosh, I don't want to say the wrong artist because I don't remember their name. But shout out to the artist who designed this for me. When Android 21 first came out, they designed this. In fact, I think it's missing the tail because the full design of the character hadn't came out yet. And so, yeah, this merch is down below. I need to update my outro because I have my Heavenly Rage merch, and I have a bunch more merch that I designed. I mean, if you go to the store, they're all still there, but I don't put them in my end cards. What I'll probably do, we've talked about this, just haven't got around to it. I want to probably just do a shoot with Elizabeth of us wearing the Heavenly Rage merch and then put that in the end card. That would probably be a better way to advertise it. So yeah, I understand the benefits of plugging shit all the time. I get it. It's just hard for me. I think I definitely should plug merch more often. But like that actually converts to direct sales. So it's a little bit more justifiable. But liking a video, asking people to do that, the ends don't justify the means for me. Like, I feel like the amount of like pride I guess, I don't know if that's the right way of putting it, but like the amount that I have to put forward to ask someone to do that as opposed to what I gain from it, I don't know. Maybe I could put like something on the screen, but once again, the most I can see myself doing is putting some text on the screen telling people to like and subscribe. But even then, for me to do that, I feel like I would need to have someone put across a strong case as to why that's something that I need to do. Because honestly, when I look at my analytics and my growth and the fact that I don't ever ask people to like and subscribe, they're pretty strong. So if all the people who are telling people to like and subscribe all their videos are getting less likes and subscribers than me, it must not be that important, you know? Because if I'm not doing it and I'm doing better than them, but maybe I'm just doing better than them in general, and if I ask people to like and subscribe, then I would just be doing that much more better. But and once again, I might be wrong, this might be the case, but I don't see myself asking people to like and subscribing making a big difference in my growth. I just don't see it. So I don't know, but I'm not saying that it's not effective. It's just that it's not something I see myself doing. But yeah, so yeah, with this chick, I'm not gonna watch more of this video. You get the point. She talks and slows down the audio, and she just talks about nonsense. And then she probably like, well, honestly, she gets a lot of likes on these videos too. Probably because you have some just people that just you probably have like, especially with the Dragon Ball community, they're very easy to exploit. You probably have a lot of kids that don't know better and they watch these videos and they take them seriously, and that's probably where all the likes come from. I don't appreciate comments that are like just very negative against her though, in a malicious way, like, because on one hand, I mean, I guess there is some ethics that she violates, so she creates an environment to receive those types of comments, I suppose. So I don't think that she deserved them is the right way to put it, but she has sort of invited that kind of conversations on her channel. But at the same time, it's like, listen, if it works for her, I can't hate the hustle, right? But it doesn't work though. That's what I'm saying. It's like, I mean, it works to a degree. And if you're not capable of making quality content and clickbait is the best that you can do, then fine. But it'll never be as effective as just making quality original videos, you know?